How's it going, people? Welcome back to another video. And today I'm doing my official World Cup prediction video. And this is I've been doing this waiting for this for a bit of a while now, but I'm finally get to do it, and I'm finally here doing it now. So this is my prediction for this World Cup video, and I'm going to show you it right now. So I can see I am partnered up with StreamYard. So thank you to StreamYard for letting me use your software to record this here. But now I'm going to show you my prediction for this World Cup coming. So let's start this here. So in Group A, we've got Mexico, South Africa, South Korea, and the Czech Republic. And this is a very interesting because Mexico are a good team. I feel like they're going to do well. South Africa, the first time they're in this World Cup since 2010 when they last hosted it. South Korea, they've been going to every World Cup a lot since I say 2002, I say, and Czech Republic. And fair play to Czech Republic for qualifying for the World Cup for the first time in years, you could say. But this is a very interesting one to say. So, what is it going to be for the World Cup? I feel like Mexico, as the host nation, they're going to go first place. In the second place, I've gone for South Africa, and South Korea in third place. And I put Czech Republic at fourth because, for me, I don't think Czech Republic will do well, but I feel like they will give a fight, but I don't think they'll win any game. So that's my prediction for the game. Group B, Canadians, the Bosnians, and the Qatars, and the Swiss. This is a very interesting one. Canadian, one of the host nations for the World Cup, but this is a very interesting group because I want to know what they're going to be like in the World Cup for this year. But Canada, obviously, this is their second World Cup in a row. Obviously, they took part in the Qatar World Cup 4 years ago. But this is, I'd say, Switzerland. I'd say are a good team. They did well in the Euros 2 years ago. Obviously, we knocked them out in the quarterfinals on penalties. But I feel like Switzerland's going to go first. And I think Canada will go second because Canada's got a good team, and I feel like they're going to do well. And I think Qatar, is going to, and I think Qatar is also going to finish third. And even though Qatar did do well in that last World Cup, as they were host nations, I feel like they're going to do well. I think they're going to go above their fourth place and end up in Bosnia. Even though fair play to Bosnia for qualifying for the World Cup after knocking Italy out in the playoffs, but I feel like Bosnia won't do well, and I think they'll just get knocked out straight away in the World Cup. So Group C is a very tough one to say because Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland, and fair play to Scotland for qualifying for the World Cup after they've been waiting for years and years. I think it's been over 30 years now since they last did the World Cup. So they're also in it. Haiti, their first World Cup in their nation's history. Obviously, the women's did it in the Australian World Cup in 2023. Morocco, they've been a solid team, and Brazil, once again, have been a solid team. I think Brazil, even though they don't have Neymar, I think they're going to finish first because they have a solid team. They've got that wonder kid Enric from Real Madrid. He's been stunning. He's been scoring goals for Real Madrid. And it's just down to Morocco and Scotland. And this is a really hard one to say the least because both teams are really good. Scotland had to beat Denmark in the last group's qualifying games to qualify for the World Cup. Morocco, in the last World Cup, they surprised everybody become the first African nation to get to the semi-final. Obviously, they did lose to France, but they got that far, so it's fair play to them. And obviously, they didn't finish third; they finished fourth in the end. But that's the furthest African club that ever got this far. So obviously, it's fair play to them. But Scotland and Morocco, this is a really hard one. This is a hard one to say. I feel like it's going to be Morocco coming in second place, and I think Scotland will come third. And I just don't think Haiti will do well because even though Haiti are a good nation, I think they're going to have a very hard group. And yeah, so that's how. So Scotland is perfect. I feel like they will get through still. I think they will get into like the first 8 to like qualify. I think that's how you call it because they've changed it now. If you finish third with good goal difference, you still get go through. So it's like the Euros when in the Euros you finish third, you still go through to the uh, like knockout phase, whatever you call it. Group D, the United States, Paraguay, or Australia or Turkey, and I feel like they're going to do quite well, to be honest. Yeah, USA and Paraguay. USA, I think that they're going to top the group. Australia, in the hand, are a good team. Australia have been doing well in the Asians World Cup qualifying because Australia are part of Asia for some reason. I don't know how, but I still don't know what's the history about it. Yeah, but Paraguay, and Turkey. I feel like Australia's going to go second, but Paraguay and Turkey. I feel like it's going to be Turkey third and Paraguay fourth because even though fair play to Paraguay for qualifying, but I just don't see it happening. So that's how it is. Yeah. Group E, Germany, a country that I can't pronounce, Caracas, something like that. Ecuador and Ivory Coast. And this is an interesting group, to be honest. So Group E, I think Germany's going to win the group, obviously. Curacao, Ecuador, or Ivory Coast. I feel like Ecuador is probably going to go second place. And I think who will get third, Ivory Coast or Curacao? I genuinely think it's going to be Ivory Coast. I actually think it's going to be Ivory Coast to get third place because Curacao, again, fair place to qualify in the World Cup, but if you're not going to do well, you'll have to just go home early. So, and Germany, obviously, the last 2 World Cups have been pretty interesting. In 2018 Russia World Cup, they were the holders. They got knocked out in the group stage. In the Qatar World Cup, they were very interesting. I think they got knocked out in round 16 or quarter final, but just interesting how Germany has been doing a lot recently in the World Cup. But yeah, so next up, yeah, is the Netherlands, the Japans, Sweden, and Tunisia. And I feel like Netherlands, they've got a good squad, they've got a good team, and a good how they play. But I feel like Netherlands will top it, and they've got one of the best defenders. They've got the best defender in the Premier League, Van Dijk. So, and they did well in the years as well. They got to the semi-final. So, it's give it to credit to them. So, yeah. Next up, Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia. And Japan, they did beat us. Japan beat England in a friendly back in March, and they were a good team. But Sweden and Tunisia, Sweden are back in the World Cup after they didn't manage to qualify for the Qatar World Cup because obviously they lost to the playoffs in the World Cup qualifying campaign. But Tunisia, I feel like that's going to be a tough one to say the least because Japan are a good team, Sweden are a good team, and Tunisia, I don't think they are going to be a good team. I think it's going to be Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia. So I put Sweden and I put Tunisia because I just see how it's going to go, and it's just very interesting. Like Japan, I feel like Japan could go further in the World Cup. I think they could be like the furthest Asian club to get further in this World Cup. I think they will get to the semis. I think they are. I think they will get to the semis. So yeah, and Sweden behind, I feel like they will get a good goal quarter final in the World Cup in the Russia World Cup. Obviously we beat them. So yeah, that's how it goes. Group G: Belgium, Egypt, and Iran and New Zealand. Well, first up, Iran, fair play to you for after managing to win the battle to stay in the World Cup after what's been happening a lot recently. I'm not going to go into full details because you know what I'm on about when I'm talking about Iran. And it's a bit appropriate to say on camera, so I'm not going to say anything about it. But Belgium, Egypt, and New Zealand. Egypt, they are a good team. They've got Mo Salah, and they've got that Man City player. I've got his name, but he's an Egyptian player. But and it's Belgium and New Zealand. Belgium, they've got a cracking goal. Like they've got Kevin De Bruyne, Lukaku, Daku from Man City, Courtois. They've got good players. They've just been a solid team, and yeah, I feel like Belgium's going to go top of the group, and it's down to Egypt or Iran or New Zealand. I feel like New Zealand will do well, but I think that they're going to drop off. I feel like Egypt will. If you guys remember this year when we played the Qatar World Cup, we obviously beat Iran and smashed them 6-2. The reason why we smashed them 6-2 because they have lack of defenders on the pitch, and also they had to swap goalkeeper because the goalkeeper got injured. We've got a smack in the face by the Iran player. So yeah, so Iran, and I still remember watching the game. I still do. I still remember watching the game, and I put Iran third because I feel like they're going to do well, and New Zealand fourth because yeah, it's just how it goes. I think that's going to go out. Yeah. Group H: Spain, Saudi Arabia, Cape Verde, and Uruguay. Two teams that are very good right now are currently in form. Spain, the reigning European champions. Uruguay, the very good Copa America teams. Saudi Arabia, a good team, and Cape Verde, the smallest country to take part in this World Cup, is pretty impressive because if you don't know, the smallest World Cup country to take part in the World Cup was Iceland in the Russia World Cup. Cape Verde has now joined it. So I feel like the holders of the European Champions will win the group. Cape Verde, I've been to Cape Verde on a holiday before, and it's a very nice place. I've been to one of the islands called a place called Boza Visit, and it's a nice place, and I feel like it's a good place to go to for like in general. So I feel like that's going to happen. So I feel like Cape Verde will do well, but I don't think they'll go to the round of 32. So I think it's going to be Uruguay second, um, and I think it's going to be Saudi Arabia and then Cape Verde. Like I said, I do apologise for all the Cape Verde fans watching this year, but you're fair play to you for qualifying, but I don't think you're going to do well. Group I: France, Senegal, Iraq, and Norway. Well, first up, as I'm a Luton fan, Iraq also called up Al Hamidi, the former Luton striker, knows gone back to Ipswich now, but we've got a player from Luton who's going to be taking part in the World Cup. I think that's the first time in years. I think that's the first time ever, to be honest. And yeah, so so fair play to Al Hamdi for calling that, even though they didn't play much in Luton Town on a Luton shirt after lots of injuries he's been having there. But he'll be facing one of the good teams there. He'll be facing Senegal, a former African Club Nation champion. Norway, they've got one of the best strikers in the world, and France are one of the best nations in the world. So it's going to be a hard one because obviously France, they've got good players like Mbappe and all of that. Norway have got Haaland, via Asgard, a former Luton player. And Iraq obviously got Al Hamidi, and Senegal, they've got Mendy, the former Chelsea goalkeeper. So it's going to be a hard one to say the least. I feel like France first, Norway second, and it's down to Senegal or Iraq. This is a tough one. This is a really tough one to predict. And I'm going to say Senegal third and Iraq fourth. I do apologise for Iraq, but you're a good team, but you're not going to do well for the World Cup. So I think Iraq, will struggle. Next up is Group J, which is, I feel like it's going to be an easy group for Argentina. Like I said, Argentina are the former world champions. Obviously, Messi won it for them on penalty shootout against France at the Qatar World Cup. But they will be facing Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. So there's no way, no way to say this year. Argentina first place. Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. I feel like Algeria, I think they've still got Mahrez. I think Mahrez is still playing, so they got him. Austria and Jordan. I think Austria will go second. And I do think Algeria could get the second place. I think Jordan will just third place. I don't think Jordan will get fourth because I just don't know. I just really don't know. So heading into the last two groups before we head into the knockout phase. Because I don't know why we have to do the knockout phase because Group K. I'm going to say Portugal, Congo, a country that I can't pronounce, Uruguay and Colombia. I think Portugal will do well for Cristiano Ronaldo because it's his last World Cup. So Cristiano Ronaldo will go first. For second place though. Oh, this is a hard one. This is a proper hard one. I'm going to say it's probably going to be Colombia because they're going to be a good team. And second place, I'm going to go, and there are two teams that are new. I'm actually going to go for Congo because I think Congo will actually do well, and I think it is actually going to happen. And I think Congo will go, and I think that team that I can't pronounce, that team, I think they're going to finish first. So next up is the last group stage of the groups of the whole World Cup, and that's our group. So that is going to be England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. So obviously England, bit of a questionable. People have been debating about is it a good squad to win the World Cup under Thomas Tuchel. We've got Croatia, and they're a good team. Modric is still playing. I'm still surprised he's still playing because he's the only best player right now. Ghana and Panama. I honestly don't know what to predict right now. I don't know what to predict. Obviously, England will probably finish first place, like we always do. Croatia and Ghana and Panama. I think Croatia could go second. And Ghana, I feel like Panama's actually going to do well, actually. I don't know why. I think Panama will actually do well. I think Panama will actually finish third. And I think Ghana will finish last. And I don't know why, but that is how I predicted of the how it goes on. So let's go into the pickup for the first 8. So let's go do this then. If this works, come on. Well, as I am waiting for this year, but if you put your comment down below and see how it goes. Oh, I just went down to the bottom of the screen. Perfect. Okay. Pick 8 of the teams. Okay, then. So I've got Senegal, Iran, Turkey, South Korea, Algeria, Panama, Ivory Coast, Sweden, Scotland, Congo, Qatar, or Saudi Arabia. Oh, this is interesting. I'm going to go for Scotland to go through. Yeah, Scotland to go through. What else? I feel like Saudi Arabia could go through as well. I do think Senegal will actually go through as well. Well, that's 3 now. I think Sweden will also do well as well, so that's 4. South Korea, I think they will go through. I've got 3 teams left. I think Congo will actually go through. I actually don't know why, but I do think Congo will go through. And last 2 teams, Iran, Turkey, Algeria, or Qatar. I actually do think Panama will actually do well. I don't know why, but Panama will do a good, solid team. And one more team, I'm going to say, I think Qatar. I actually do think Qatar will do well. Yeah, so that's my 8 teams. Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Congo, Scotland, Sweden, Panama, and South Korea and Senegal. So that's my team. So that's my group there. So let's go into the knockout stage. So how it went, yeah. So Germany and Scotland. Oh, that's a bit tough. Germany and Scotland in Boston. I feel like it's going to be an easy win for Germany. I feel like Germany could go through. France or Sweden? France or Sweden? I think it's going to be, again, an easy win for France. Sweden will give a good fight, but yeah, I don't know how is that going to go. South Africa or Canada? That's an interesting one. I feel like that could actually happen, actually. Canada for host nations. Against South Africa. I feel like it's going to be a tough one, to be honest. I genuinely think that Canada could actually win this. Yeah, I'm going to pick Canada to win it. Because I know South Africa will do well, but you've got to the round of 32, so fair play to you. The Netherlands or the Morocco. Can Morocco do the same thing they did to Qatar, or can Netherlands stop them? I think it's actually going to be Netherlands because they just have a solid team. Colombia or Croatia. I think that could be a Colombia easy win for them. So yeah, Spain or Austria. Spain or Austria. I think it's going to be Spain because they're just too good. I don't think Austria can't break them down because Spain knows how to stop them when they try to make a clean sheet because that's how it goes. The USA, Qatar, I think that's an easy win for the United States because I think they can just go through Qatar very easily. Belgium or South Korea. I think that could give them a fight. They've got him and Son. But Belgium in hand, they've got a solid team, so I think that could be a Belgian job. Brazil or Japan, that's an interesting one, actually. I feel like a good game could go to penalties, actually. But if you had to pick a good team, I think it could be Japan. I think Japan could cause an upset, to be honest. So Ecuador or Norway. I think Norway could be. I think that could be easy win as they've got a good team like Erling Haaland. So yeah, Mexico, Mexico or Saudi Arabia. Ooh, I think that's going to be a proper easy win for Mexico because I think that's going to happen. England versus Congo. I think that's going to easy win for us. Argentina versus Uruguay. This is an interesting one. This could be a good game. I feel like this could go end to end, to be honest. But I do feel like the reigning champions will go through. So yeah. Australia v Egypt. I feel like Egypt's going to go through because I feel like they're going to go through Australia very easily. So yeah. Switzerland or Senegal. Ooh, okay. I think Senegal will actually do it because Senegal will have a good team and they've got a very, very experienced goalkeeper. Yeah, so I think Senegal are going to win it. And the last start for the round of 32, Portugal, Panama. I feel like Panama is. I think Portugal are going to win it because that's how it goes. Let's go back to the top now for the round of 16. Germany, France, that's going to be a very good game to watch. I feel like if I had to predict, I feel like France are the favourites to win that game. But Germany in hand, they are a solid team. I think Germany could cause an upset. So I think that Germany could actually go into the quarterfinal for the first time. Canada and Netherlands. Ooh, Canada or Netherlands. I think it's going to be a Netherlands win, to be honest. I think Netherlands are going to go through easily. I know Canada on a host city, but yeah, I just don't know. Yeah, Colombia, Spain is going to be an easy win for Spain because I think they could just easily just walk through Colombia. It's just yeah. The United States of Belgium. I actually think the United States are actually going to win it. I know I'm just talking like stupid or anything, but I think USA could actually just walk through because they've got a manager. Like I said earlier, they've got a manager that can win, know how to do business. So I think USA could actually beat Belgium. I know it just sounds stupid, but yeah, I think that could actually happen. Japan and Norway. Oh, that's gonna be interesting actually. I think that could go end to end, but I do think Japan will get into the quarterfinal their first time. So yeah. Mexico and England. Ooh, that's gonna be a tough game because it's in Mexico City, so it's in Mexico hosting it. I genuinely think it's going to be I think it's going to be an easy win. I think we're going to go to the quarterfinal. I'm not trying to be biased, but the teams will be given is very easy. Argentina versus Egypt, a very tough game for both teams, but I think the holders will do well, and I think Argentina will get into the quarterfinal. Senegal, Portugal. I think that's going to be a proper easy win for Portugal. I genuinely think it is. I think it's going to be an easy win for Portugal. Next up is heading into the quarterfinal, Germany versus the Netherlands. And I think that's going to be interesting. I think Netherlands could actually get something out of this game. So I'm going to go for Netherlands. And I know this sounds ridiculous, but Germany, they are a good team. But I think Netherlands, they're going to be a good team to surprise us. So, yeah. Spain and the USA. I know I'm gonna keep choosing Spain, but Spain are just too good. You can't break them down. England versus Japan. England, I think they should have, even though because Japan did beat us at our place back in March. I think England could get revenge and beat them. So Yeah, I think that's going to happen. And Argentina versus Portugal, Lionel Messi versus Cristiano Ronaldo. I would love to go for Ronaldo, but I think Messi is too good to beat Cristiano Ronaldo. But I think Cristiano Ronaldo could win it. That's going to happen. And yeah, that's how that is going to go. So, right. Oh, so let's do this quickly. Oh, so next up is so Netherlands or Spain. I would love Netherlands to beat Spain. I genuinely think that's going to happen, though. I think Spain will get further, but this is going to be a tough one, to be honest. This is going to be a proper tough test. So, I feel like it's going to be Netherlands will win it, and Netherlands going to the final, and Portugal v England. So it's us versus Cristiano Ronaldo. If this does happen, England first time faces against Portugal for the first time in 10 years. So, yeah. Can we beat Cristiano Ronaldo? I think we can. I think we can beat Cristiano Ronaldo, and that will take us to the final. And I'm not trying to be biased or anything. I do feel like we could win it. We've got a manager. England has a manager that knows how to win trophies. But yeah, Netherlands or England. I think it's going to be our year. I think we're going to win the World Cup. I think we actually are going to win the World Cup. I know that sounds biased, but yeah, you chose your champions, England, to win the World Cup. I know I'm going to get a lot criticised about it, yeah, but it's just my prediction. I know that it's sort of biased or anything, yeah, but yeah. But guys, firstly, thank you for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Yeah, if you please if you just like, subscribe, and share, and hit the bell, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace out.